the attitude that we have towards animals is just a reflection of our inner ignorance towards ourselves. We do not know who we are, so we take ourselves as this. We do not know who we are, we take ourselves as this, and therefore we are violent towards everybody else, because this is limited, and anything outside of this is the other. Anything outside of this skin sack is the other. Now, if the other is the other and this is who I am, then to what extent can I be related to the other? I am fundamentally related, permanently wedded to the stuff inside this skin sack. And that's where it all comes from. What alarms me, it was very interesting, your vegan story, when you said that you're initially vegetarian because you came from a Gujarati traditional background, and there people are generally vegetarian. Most people who are vegetarian today, especially in India, are vegetarian not because they understand. They are vegetarian because of cultural or traditional reasons. And that's the reason why when, let's say, a boy from traditionally vegetarian family, typically a Brahmin or a Jain family, goes out to the campus, let's say he gets admission in an engineering college and he's now staying in a hostel. It takes him not more than 2 or 4 months to take to meat, because that's what peer influence and peer pressure do to him. And that kind of thing does not long, because it is not coming from wisdom. Tradition, culture, ethics, if they are not coming from understanding, they cannot last. And I would like to think that is also the fundamental challenge the vegan movement faces today. Lack of understanding. Why must one turn vegan? Because the argument is not spontaneous, not obvious. When we counsel someone, please turn vegan, please don't be cruel to animals, they'll have something to say about their choices. Not everybody will quickly agree or understand. And then the argument coming from the vegan side is ethically very strong, but then ethics can be something personal. Somebody may not agree with ethics. Ethics cannot be absolute. Ethical codes, as we know, vary across ages, continents, people, cultures. Right. So the pace of the whole thing remains slow, because we do not see that it's not so much about animals, it's about us. I am not right, therefore I am cruel to animals. I am not right within, that's the reason I am cruel to animals. And if I am cruel to animals, there will be so much. My cruelty towards animals is proof that there will be so much that is wrong in my personal life as well. Now, when that relationship becomes obvious, it becomes important, rather unavoidable for people to listen. So, if we could bring wisdom at the center of veganism rather than ethics or even compassion, then probably we might see greater success. Because the compassion that we talk of is mostly an ethical, moral thing. When we say, well, you should be compassionate. It's more of a moral thing, a moral sound it has. Please be compassionate. Please don't be cruel. Now the why and the where and the whom is not absolutely clear in this, but surely there is a moral authority when we say, please be compassionate. That sounds good, but does not necessarily work, because people are selfish. And that's not an allegation, that's how we all are. We all care for our self-interest. Can we display it to them that it is not a matter of ethics that you display towards others? It is not a matter of your ethical disposition towards others. It's a matter of your inner health. It's a matter of your own life. Please be better within. And then you find that veganism becomes simply inevitable. You have to be a vegan. I look at the vegan community, and I have been in close touch with a lot of vegans, and I really admire the work they are doing in very adverse circumstances. There is a lot in India especially that is harsh on vegan activists, and they work against all odds. I know of a few rescue operations that involved personal risk. I've met those people, I've heard of them. So they're all good people, very nice people. If they could somehow also develop that core of understanding who we are, and therefore what our relationship with the entire world, including the animal world, should be.